welcome to Speech Time with Miss McDonald. So, today I need you to find a place in your home that is quiet so that you can hear this video, and a place where you can focus so you can learn about our lesson today. Because today we're going to practice our F and P sound. Our F and P sound. It's important for us to know how to use our F and our P sound so that when we're communicating and expressing ourselves to our friends, they can hear everything we have to say, because what you have to say is important. So what you're going to need is, like I said, a nice quiet place where you can learn and listen. And I need you to make sure that you have your listening ears on so that you can hear the difference between a good F and a not so good F. Between a great P and I need to try again P. And without further ado, let's get started. So first, we're going to talk about our F sound. This is our F sound. And when we say our F sound, it is unique because we have to bite our lip. I know, it sounds crazy, but you really do. You have to find your bottom lip and give it a little tug with your top teeth, like so. Yeah, you're going to locate your top teeth. Who can tell me where the top teeth are? Is it this one? No. Is it this? No. The top of your teeth are up here. These are your top teeth. You want to take your top teeth and you want to grab a hold of your bottom lip. Can you find your bottom lip? Is it this? No. Is it this? No. This is your bottom lip. So you're going to take your top teeth up here and your bottom lip down here, and you're going to gently give it a tug, like so. You gotta bite your lip. When you bite your bottom lip just a smidge, that is where we put our articulators to produce the F sound. If you are putting your articulators in a different place when making the F sound, then it might not sound quite right. Like if you're trying to say fish and you say pish. No, that's not how we say it. So we have to make sure we put our top teeth on our bottom lip. So when we are trying to say the word fish, we can get it right. So now I want you to try. You try to say the sound. When we're making the sound, I want you to make sure that you breathe in through your nose. Breathe in through your nose so that you have enough air to produce that sound. Let's try it together. Breathe in through your nose. Find those top teeth. Bite that bottom lip. And say, did you do it? Let's try it again. We're going to try to say fa, fi, fo. Let's do it. Breathe in. Fa. Let's do it again. This time we're going to say fi. Fi. Let's try it again. This time we're going to say fo. Fo. Let's do all three back to back. Ready, set, let's go. Fa, fi, fo. Did you do it? If you didn't, give yourself a round of applause because you're getting the hang of where to put your F sound. Now I'm going to do some. I want you to tell me, did I do it correctly? Or did I not do it quite correctly and I need to try again? Let's see. Let's try the word food. Tell me if I said it correctly or not. Ready, set, go. Food. Did I do it? Was it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Food. Did you know what I'm trying to talk about? No, I need to keep trying because we don't say food. We say bite your bottom lip with your top teeth Take that breath. Food. Did I get it right this time? If I got it right, give me a thumbs up. I think I did it right that time. When we're trying to produce our F sound, we have to make sure we put the top teeth on the bottom lip so that we can say food, food. We make sure that top teeth are touching the bottom lip, okay? Food. This time, I want you to try it. I want you to say the word fun. And I want you to listen to yourself. When you're saying the word fun, are you making sure that your top teeth are touching your bottom lip and you're taking that breath through your nose so that you can say fun? I want you to try to say it by yourself. I'm going to take a listen. And then you give yourself a rating. Did you do it right? Or do you need a little more time to get it right? Let's try. I'm going to say it, then you try it. Fun. Your turn. Did you get it? Did you say it right? If you did, give yourself a thumbs up. If you didn't, try again until you are able to put your top teeth on your bottom lip so you can say fun. You try one more time. I can't hear you. Did you get it? If you got it, give yourself a thumbs up. And if you didn't, again, it's okay. We're practicing, so you can try it again. I think we've done a lot of practice with our F sound. What about another one? It's time to practice our P sound. P. P is a very special letter because we have to make sure, yet again, we breathe through our nose and out of our mouth, but this time we have to use both of our lips. We have to use our top lip and our bottom lip. We push our two lips together, take that breath, and explode out our sound, which is going to be P. So what I want you to do is breathe in through your nose. I want you to make sure you're using your top lip and your bottom lip. And I want you to build up that air and let it explode out of your mouth by closing your lips together and letting them pop open. Let's see if we can try it together. We're gonna breathe in through our nose. Breathe that air in, breathe that air in. We're gonna keep our lips pushed together and then let that air pop out. Let's try it. P. Did you do it? Did you breathe in the air? Did you push your lips together? And did you let that air pop out of your mouth? Let's try it again. Breathe in through your nose. Lips together. P. Let's try it again. But this time we're gonna say pa, po, poo. We're gonna breathe in through our nose, out our mouth, and we're gonna say pa, pee, po, poo. Making sure we're having enough air to push out of our mouth, squeezing our lips together until the air has to burst out. Let's try it. Pa, pee, po, poo. If you did it, give yourself a round of applause. If you didn't get it, it's okay. We're gonna keep trying. We're just making sure that we know where to put our lips and how to breathe so we can say our P sound. Now, this time, I want you to make sure that you're saying it correctly. And then I want you to tell me if I'm saying it correctly. So what I want you to do is say this sound 3 times. You're gonna listen to yourself and you're gonna figure out, did I use my P sound correctly or do I need a little bit more practice? I want you to try pa. Try it 3 times. And I want you to tell me, do you got it? Or I need a little bit more help. Let's try. I'll go first, then you go. Pa. 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 You try. Hmm? Hmm? Did you do it? Did you say your P sound by saying pa, pa, pa? If you did it, give yourself a round of applause because you got it. And if you didn't get it quite right, it's okay. Let's keep practicing. Now, I need you to tell me if I'm saying my P sound correctly or if I need a little more help. Let's try. I want to say the word pot. Let's see if I get it right. Fought. Did I get it? Did I say it right that time? What did I do wrong? Here, let me try again. Tell me if I got a thumbs up or I need to try again. Did I get it? I think I need to try again. Let's try it. Fought. Did I get it that time? No, huh? What am I doing wrong? Can you tell me? Am I making sure to say the P sound or am I saying the F sound? If you said I'm saying the F sound, you're right. I don't need to bite my bottom lip when I'm trying to say the P sound. I want to make sure that I'm using both of my lips, pushing them together and making sure I'm breathing to get that air out. So let's try it again. I'm going to try and say pot. Did I do it that time? Did I say pot? If you gave me a thumbs up, then you're right. I was able to push my lips together so that I could say pot. Now, let's try to mix it up a bit. Mix it up a bit. We're going to try to say the F sound and the P sound back to back, back to back. First, we're going to start out with our F sound. This is a picture of a fan. Remember, when we're saying our F sound, we put our top teeth on our bottom lip. So let me see you do that. Put your top teeth on your bottom lip. We know that's making our F sound. The next word will be a P sound for pan. And we know when we're saying our P sound that we push our two lips together. And we breathe through our nose and we push that air out. So we'll say the word pan. Now let's see. First, we're going to say the word fan. Then we're going to say the word pan. You now know where to put your lips. So let's do it back to back. Here we go. Fan. Fan. And now let's try pan. Pan. If you were able to say fan and pan, give yourself a round of applause. It's important for us to be able to know the difference between fan and pan, because if you were trying to say fan, but you use the P sound, you would accidentally say pan, and that's not what you need. What if you were trying to ask your mom for a pan, and instead you said fan? If she handed you a fan, would you be able to get your food? No, because we cook with a pan. And if you wanted to ask your mom to cool down and you said pan and not fan, that wouldn't work, because then she'd give you something to cook with when you really want to cool down. That's why it's important to make sure we are practicing our sounds, because what we have to say is important. Let's say goodbye to fan and pan, and let's try fast and past. Let's try it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Fast. Past. Did you get it? If you got it, give yourself a Round of applause. You were able to say fast. And you were able to say past. It's very important that you're able to say F and P in the right place, because if you were trying to tell your little brother to move fast, but you told him to move past, he wouldn't really know what you were talking about, and he wouldn't move any faster, okay? So let's make sure we're using our F sound for fast and our P sound for past. Let's try our last set of sounds. How about this one? Foot and put. Making sure that you're using that top teeth to bite your bottom lip. Say foot. And making sure to push those lips together and make sure you're breathing that P out. Put. Did you do it? If you did, you know what to do. Give yourself a round of applause. So let's go back and look at our words. We were able to say fan and pan. We also know why it's very important that we're able to say the F and P sound for those two words, because we definitely don't want to cook a fan or cool off with a pan. What about these two? Fast and past. We definitely know it's important to be able to use your F sound to say fast and your P sound to say past, because you don't want to tell someone to move past when you're trying to tell them to move quickly. They need to move fast. And our last set of words, put and foot, because you don't want to accidentally say foot there when you're trying to say put there, because then you might end up with a foot on something somewhere you didn't really want a foot to be. So making sure we know how to use our and our P sounds are important. Okay, friends, this is what I want you to do. I want you to use these words in a sentence. I want you to try to practice the word foot and put in a sentence. You can say something like, I put my foot in my sock. Do you see how that's really important? Because if I said, I put my foot in a sock, that wouldn't make any sense. So we're going to make sure to say, I put my foot in a sock. Your homework is to practice your P and F sounds in sentences. See how you do. If the sentences are a little too difficult, it's okay. Back it up. And just keep watching this video and practicing where to put your F sound and your P sound, so that you can make sure that you know where your mouth is supposed to be. Keep practicing it in words if the sentences are still too difficult. Keep practicing your foot and your put and your pan and your fan until you got it, and you can keep giving yourself these thumbs up. If you know what, you got these words, make sure you're using them in our sentences. Find a sentence for pan and fan. Find a sentence for fast and past. You can also use the sentences separately. You could say something like, I really needed a fan to cool down. I was cooking and I used a pan. Your sentences do not have to go together. You can also make two separate sentences. All right, friends, I hope this has been helpful. I really want you to make sure that you can use your F and P sound, because what you have to say is important. So until next time, please make sure you're staying safe and practicing your good speech sounds. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.